Well, thanks for tuning in. Got a book here I'm going to read. It's written by Drew Simmey. And the introduction is, what lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. Ralph Waldo Emerson. The world and our human societies in it are changing dramatically. We are being subjected to massive disruptions in our personal lives and in the workplace as both become increasingly dominated by information overload and by the encroaching worlds of artificial intelligence, big data, and biotechnology. Designing one's life to fit into and prosper in our new era calls for courage, openness, honesty, and new ways of thinking. That's the set of concerns that prompted this, my third book, Dare to Be You. It is written for entrepreneurs, millennials, and doers and seekers of all ages and stages. It is meant for anyone who sincerely wants to maximize their performance, walk as close to the beat of their hearts as they can, and live life to the fullest. Many people, even those at the top of their game, are pausing to examine their options and are looking for the surest way to keep their footing in these uncertain times. This book is designed to help you harness change and become your best self. Catch the new wave. Change has always been with us. It acts as a catalyst and provides a bridge from the past to the future. Every day, new discoveries are being made. In every field, there are exciting advances. The challenge for all of us lies in discovering how to adapt and best catch the new wave. A small book, a new bite-sized style. The insights in this book and extended essay are based on a lifetime of hard-earned experience, continual learning, reading, observation, and work with clients from varied backgrounds. It is deliberately written in a time-saving format, perfect for these Instagram times. You can read it in bite-sized chunks or in one sitting, and it's small enough to carry with you for daily doses of inspiration and reinforcement. Think of it as a roadmap that can help you get to where you want to go next, faster. I've written it to capture some of the energy that has propelled me thus far on my journey to help me stay engaged with what is meaningful in my life. And as I've written it to help you help yourself, to encourage you to break free from the safe strategies of the cautious mind, and create your imagination and lean further into life. 5 Bold Steps. Dare to Be You addresses the highlights, a number of issues, ideas, and philosophies that impact upon the aspirations of people everywhere you want to keep on learning, growing, and enriching their lives. This book outlines 5 bold steps you can take to slip the bonds of convention, work your way out of the weeds if you're caught in them, and power up your life just when you need it the most. My own story. The French-born writer Anais Nin held that we write to taste life twice, in the moment and in retrospect. So it is with me. Some years ago, in my middle years, I felt a void, a gnawing sense of unease about the direction of my life. Everything looked all right, but it felt all wrong. The excitement had gone missing. Was I doing the work that I truly wanted to do? Was I really living life on my terms? These and other questions plagued me, and I was determined to find a solution. So I gathered my courage and embarked on a quest to sort out my life and get going again. Looking back, I realized that I transformed myself into a modern-day secular pilgrim and embarked on an urban pilgrimage. I was searching for my answers, not unlike the pilgrims of old search for theirs. I'm here to share what I learned from that process to help you find your own answers. To begin, you need to ask yourself the right questions. What do you really want? You are not who you were when you first started out. None of us are. Subject to the shifting currents as we make our way through life, living out our personal destinies, we all pass through a number of stages, growing into each successive one. Each new phase of life is kind of like taking off an old, out-of-date coat and putting on a new one. It feels good, doesn't it? But which coat should you choose? The first thing you need to do is think clearly about what it is you really want. You've come this far. There's no reason why you can't get to where you want to go next. Whether that means topping up your spirit and moving further ahead with your current situation or starting a new venture. The way to begin is to clearly identify what you want and need, not what others have told you to want and need, but what your heart knows it wants and needs. This book will teach you how to ask the right questions in order to get the answers you need. Circumstances change, and so can you. Life isn't about what you see, it's about how you see it. This book will help you expand upon and explore the gap between your perception and your reality. It outlines the actions you can take to correct your vision and power up your life by changing your attitudes towards yourself. Perception is the operative word here. You are greater, as in bigger, and more capable than you think you are, and you have more capacity for growth than you probably realize. If you're like most people, you probably don't give yourself enough credit for everything you've already achieved or the potential you still hold within you. This book isn't for everybody. Many people are quite happy with their circumstances and wouldn't have things be any other way. That's okay for them. But if you're not content with that person you see in the bathroom mirror every day and have been thinking about adjusting the trajectory of your life, I encourage you to read on. Are you ready? Chapter 1, The Need to Grow.